retain the knowledge you have, but you are taken back to the time now you're dating again. But you know what you know right now. How would you prepare for marriage? There are things we don't want to talk about until we go to Prima, or there are things we don't think about other things until we are there. That day we were having a show on Mini on radio, and the discussion was supposed to be why are divorce rates in church as much as outside, sometimes even higher. And some people say it's because we do not confront issues the way they come. We spiritualize stuff. So with that at the back of your mind.
One of the mistakes I did was initially there's a person we almost went out for 3 years. Prince and Ajay story. And I can tell you it was nerve-wracking. It just round circles for 3 years. And even after that there were still issues. So and in that period I was telling myself, okay, so let me pray about this. And when I was praying, I was not praying for God to show me the way really. I was actually praying, Moses, you God, you make this thing work. I think that there was a wrong focus there. Yeah. As in, I'm praying for this to work. Then at some point it hit me. Wait, this thing has actually become the focus of my prayers. You know, it's become like my small God. You know, I was like, wow, I've been giving God a rod here. So as opposed to waiting on God, it's like I was praying in a specific direction and saying, God, I was just waiting for it to happen because I knew it was going to happen.
Something I do differently, I think one, so I wouldn't have dated for a long time. Secondly, I would have been more responsible. Responsible in terms of being in control over my own life. Okay, I realized, I think in that season I had a lot of baggage that I was relying on external parties to sort me out. Okay, so now I have a deep understanding, because even after I got, I'm not trying to say that marriage is the way out to certain messes and certain struggles. No, be responsible at whatever stage of life. Okay, so for me, I wasn't very responsible because I was from a broken family. So I have this lady, you know, I'm dating, I'm just telling her, you know what, oh, it's because my dad did this, my mom did this, or it got messed up. So the process took a bit longer than it was supposed to have taken. That's why I'd say, know yourself, know your purpose, know where you're going so you don't frustrate someone else.
Well, how are you prepared after having had all this?
First of all, every time she got born again, and when she got born again, just over 1 month, I realized that she has a gift in her. And the gift that is in her is prophetic. She's very prophetic. But you know, I cannot tell her that I remember one time I tried telling her and she totally freaked out. She's like, hey, wait, watch it. These are just coincidences. She will speak things and they actually come to happen. And she has this, she's a seer. So that is a good accountability for me. So every time I am keeping myself in a certain way, knowing that I need to learn from her, and at the same time as she learns from me. There are those things that when I close my eyes and the curtains are closed, there are those things that I know deep down I need to deal with. They are me. Yeah. So I'm focusing on how can I be able to make sure that our marriage goes further than what our parents have been able to meet. And so now I'm very intentional towards that. I'm doing that. And right now, even in my mind, even in terms of ministry and all that, there are a lot of guys that I used to hang out with that nowadays I don't hang out with them. Because I'm trying to condition myself and my mind and my thoughts towards this process that is coming ahead of me. Then again, I'm thinking I need to be excited for like the rest of my life. I am a sanguine, so there needs to be excitement. So I'm also trying to look for ways that if I walk into this place, there will be constant excitement.
Yeah. Every day.
Yes, every day. So one of the things that I'm doing is that we are really shutting, and there's a lot of bad news around.
So what I've been doing for some time is the issue of assignment purpose for me, I think, was key. Because that took me on a journey. So I had to figure out what is this that it needs me to do. And then the other thing was, okay, let's just say I study a lot, I do this a lot, ask questions, journey. So I ask married people funny questions just to figure out how it is on the other side and just to know what kind of How should I go in? You know, what kind of perception should I have? So, though I'm told nothing prepares you.
Your work, because your work is what God created you for, right? Your job, you can do anything to get money, but your work, that's what God created you for. So when you're doing that, if you know your work, then God has created a helper for you for your work. Because how will you be helped if you don't have